It's a trust fall. It's a trust fall with uni. Well, hello, we're back for another video. My name is Lisa Petrick. I'm a hypnotherapist. I've been creating YouTube videos now for almost 2 years, y'all. Like, whoa. I had a viewer make a note in my last video about how currently they're unemployed and how to manage your central nervous system during that time. And I had a big aha when that message came through, because I think it's so important for us to remember how you're feeling about yourself, how you're feeling about your environment, how you're feeling in the moment of the now, literally the present. This second is what your body is radiating, is what your body is vibrating at. So I know it's harder to say than to practice, because listen, I'm self-employed and I only get fed when I have a client. And if I'm in between clients without any clients, I know what that feeling can feel like. And I experience that still to this day, even though I'm grounded and I practice awareness and mindfulness and all of the things that I'm referencing, it will still, even when you've perfected it, still rage its little voice in the back of your head. So I don't want you to think that you're never going to have these thoughts and you're never going to experience this phobia and or anxiety ever again, because I hate to tell you, you're a human. You are a human being. You see this vessel? You are a person, okay? You're not euphorically floating around in the heavens like an ethereal, angelic, whatever of spirit. You are human and you have human attributes that cause you to act human. So even when you perfect mindfulness, meditation, patience, self-love, you will glitch out. You will crash out. You will be like, burp, and you will be like, whoa, I thought I'd worked on that. I thought I healed that. So today's video, I want to talk about some really key important things to remember while you're in this phase of not having the employment or financial abundance that you're feeling. Okay. So number one thing that I want you to remember is what you think is what you attract. So if you are all day long thinking, I don't like to say these things out loud, because sometimes universe thinks that I'm actually saying that, because what you say, words are spells. And sometimes when I'm with friends and they say some things, I literally jolt and I'm like, but time out. Please rephrase that. I am blank. You are telling your whole vessel, your being, that you are that, what you just said. You are casting a spell to the vibration, the gods, whoever you believe in. You are telling them, I accept this. Okay? So number one is get your head right. Get your thoughts right. Get them in control. Get them locked down. What that feels like or looks like for you could be a variety of things. Maybe it's speaking to someone, maybe it's hiring a mindset coach, maybe it's listening to affirmations for free on YouTube, maybe it's reading positive affirmations that you find on Pinterest or Google or whatever. ChatGPT could be a great resource that you can ask for too, because you want to prime your mindset for welcoming, embodying, being powerful. Like, I am successful. Here's the number one thing you can use with this period of your life right now where you're in between or not feeling like fully aligned. I am open to alignment. I am reorganizing my daily routines. I am experiencing a level up with my career. I am welcoming my bank account to an abundance of money. I am going to receive an opportunity that is more aligned with my spirit, soul, whatever you choose to say, that pays me comfortably, that pays me a lot, that pays me crazy high. I know this is hard for you to comprehend, because you're like, Lisa, you make all this money and your life is right, like, here now. Like, okay, well, let me rewind for you. I, at 14 years old, started working for a father I think I started at like $6.75 an hour. And when I left working for my father, I think I made $15 an hour, and I worked for him for 14 years running his multi-million-dollar producing income corporation. And he made me vice president at 17. And I made, again, I can't do the math, so I don't know what I was making, but I know that I was making $36,000 a year after 14 years of work for him, like 10 years ago. So I know what it feels like to look through your purse for spare change to get gas so that you can make it to work. I've been in that. I know what it's like to calculate the cost of eggs and eat eggs every night for dinner because you didn't have money. And it's a scary place. And It's a vibrational place. So if you believe in yourself, like an example, I moved to the city, I became certified in hypnosis, and then a few months later became a real estate agent. And within 3 months, I leased a very expensive BMW car. And my friends were like, aghast, what are you doing? You haven't even sold anything. And I said, but I will. I know I will. I know I will be very successful at this. I know I will earn this amount of money, and I know it's divine alignment for me. And I sold the house a week later, and I made more than enough to pay for the car that year. And I think a lot of times we get stuck in safe because our parents and or loved ones don't want us to like crash out and burn and like be homeless on the side of the street. So they're always like, don't push yourself too far. But I'm here to tell you, I want you to push yourself so far. I want you to have Delulu type daydreams about your life. I want you to visualize yourself, maybe not living in a palace as a queen, because that's a very small percentage, but like living in your dream house, your bank account with a specific number. Listen, my vision board, if you need me to do a vision board video again, I will. My vision board has a bank account number, and I've written in my name above it that says Lisa Petrick's bank account, and then a big fatty number is in there. And every day when I'm writing in my 5-minute morning journal, I am writing, I am a millionaire. And listen, I want to pause on this for a second. It is not bad of you to want money. Okay, this is a little pivot. We can do a separate video about this. It is not wrong of you. It is not greedy of you to want money. Me having X amount of money, I'm not taking it from you. I'm not. There is no vault magical place where all of our money is in a room and we can just like divide it equally. That doesn't exist anywhere. That's not a real thing. It's not a real construct. Money is just a number. It's not real anymore. It's not backed by anything. So people just make up numbers. They just make them up. They just like, hey, I mean, yes, companies have to have a certain amount of money to pay you and your check to go through. That's not what I'm saying. But like, money is energy, and they're always creating more. That'll be another video, but I want you to get crazy Delulu with your intentions of what you want for yourself. I want you, if your dream job is to be in a corner office where you can be in the office twice a week and then remote like most of the weeks, and you like lead a group of like 5 people, or I don't know what normal people jobs are, so I'm having a hard time of coming up with concepts and ideas of like what you would want, but I want you to know what you want. Write it down, write it out, visualize it, Google pictures, make a Pinterest board of it, look at it, print it out. If you can't go to the library, print out the pictures, post them on the wall, look at it every day. My vision board is it's across my toilet. I look at it every time I go to the bathroom. I study it, I remind myself, I embody my vision board. And that is truthfully how I feel, partially how I've manifested this amazing life. The first one is mindset. The second one is believing it, right? Like feeling it in your body, seeing it, seeing yourself in it. Okay, those are number 1 and number 2. If you are not believing you can receive something, your body is going to feel in fear and panic, and that exacerbates your vibration to push it away. So how do you reset your nervous system or train your nervous system to not have the anxiety and the panic? It's by rewiring your conscious and subconscious mindset that there's nothing to panic about. I know it's like chicken egg, how do you do it? But it's a belief system. It's like, how do you pray? We're not so sure what we're praying to is real, but you have that inner belief. You know, there have been times where you signed up for maybe college, or the sirens are so loud, signed up for college or tried out a relationship that succeeded, right? That worked because you believed it could work. Sometimes we have buckets of our mindset where we can be really great with work, we can be really great with love relationships, but friendships are challenging, or vice versa. Friendships are easy, work is easy, love relationships are complex. Hello, my name is Lisa, have you met me? But we practice and we learn how to get better. That's the human experience. You could not roll in on planet Earth and be 100% perfect. Nobody belongs, or nobody belongs. Nobody, I don't know what I was going to say, the word. Nobody, I don't know. That's not real life, okay? As a human, you are meant to fail. You are meant to struggle. You are meant to evolve, grow. That's what you're here on Earth. Literally, I swear, I've not died and come back to life But with the psychedelics that I've done and the experiences with my mom and brother passing, I feel like I have a connection to the other side, and I'm here to tell you this is all one reality game, okay? I believe in past lives. You will come back another time. You've been here before, more than likely. So just trust the process. Trust that your higher beings, your spirit guides, God himself, herself, whoever you believe in, is rooting for you. If you believe it, your alternate reality will believe it, right? Like, we believe that this is a pillow. So how do I balance my central nervous system? I do meditations right here on this couch. I listen to binaural beats, 432 megahertz music that's like that like alters your vibration and calms you. It's what they use in spas. It's what the Egyptians use with their ceremonies. It's, you know, where your mental mindset just like opens up to what it is you want. Today right now is actually August 7th. August 8th. It's this like Lionsgate portal. I don't believe in the Lionsgate portal. It's a new age spiritual thing, but tomorrow is a full moon. So you will want to write out things that you want to release and let go of on the full moon. And so these feelings of anxiety, panic, fear, this is something you want to write out and say, I release anxiety over never getting the XYZ that I want. And I remove the limiting belief that. And yes, you're just writing these out and it's trying to reaffirm and rewire your central nervous system. Sometimes we need hypnosis. Sometimes we need a reprogramming session, right? So maybe we need psychedelics. Everyone's experience is different. What works for me may not work for you. You may just need to listen to meditation music. You may need to go to Peru and do ayahuasca 3 times. I don't know your journey, but you do. So write it out. Write out things, you know, plan your life path right now. Sure, it's gonna go all over the place. It's like the game of life, you know? Literally, your life is the game of life, okay? Like, I need you to like replay that game, get it on Amazon, maybe you can play it online, and just really look at the questions and how relevant and actually that kind of relates to real life, because it's true. Okay, this is a big one. Do not sit at home in sweatpants with your hair not washed. I need you to wake up like you're going to work every day. During the pandemic, when things were locked down for that first month, I think it was April and May, I didn't work in April because nobody wanted to go out of their house. So I wasn't like selling homes or whatever. And I still, every day, got up I slept in an extra hour, but I showered, I put on clothes, and I sat at my desk. Because I knew for my mental space, after doing 2 days of not doing it, it was making me physically ill. I believe in, even if I'm not leaving the house, putting on a little mascara and some lip, brushing my hair, taking a shower, putting on the lotion. It's the ritual of I am showing up for the day. I am showing up intentionally. Now, whether you do all that and then you sit at your computer and you just, you know, look and job hunt and make calls and whatever, sure. But you can also go outside for a walk. Go sit under a tree. Write out your letter outside. Put your feet in some grass, okay? Go ground yourself at a park. Go look, I have water near me. Go by the water. Look at water. Watch the sunrise. Watch the sunset. Connect to the earth. Reconnect your body to anything that exists, okay? Grass exists. Water exists. This speaker boom box, you know, is materialistic. That's something we made. Go touch a tree. Look at a flower. Smell the flower. Ground your body into something that is, I guess, you know, not man-made is what I'm trying to say. If you don't want to sit in your house, because personally, sitting in my house can make me also feel a little isolated, go to a coffee shop. You know, you don't have to get a fancy coffee and a biscuit each time and make it expensive, because, you know, obviously that will put you in a fear mindset. Actually, get yourself a coffee and a nice donut. Don't do it every day, you know, especially don't do the donut every day. I eat donuts like once a quarter. Anyways, go be seen. How are you going to meet someone that could potentially help you find this new opportunity if you're sitting at home? Go for a walk. Go sit at a park. Go to a dog park. Go pet someone else's dog. Strike up a conversation. The uni's always trying to help you. They're always bringing people into your life on purpose. You may not be paying attention or understand that that's what you're seeing and experiencing, but it's a real thing, sis. Remember, opportunities don't just find you, they feel you. They believe what you are saying and thinking about yourself. So if you're saying and believing that the opportunity that you truly want, and this is something that I'm challenged with right now. I'm working through fame. I'm working through being seen by a mass quantity of people and people not liking everything that I'm saying and judging me. That's what I'm grappling with right now. I'm a human, and this is what I'm practicing right now. And you may have the same, where you want a career. Let's say you want a career of like being a soccer coach or, you know, whatever. And people are like, oh, traditionally that's like, there's no chance that's gonna happen. Well, who says? You're not saying that you want to be a soccer coach for like the men's US Olympic team, but you can start smaller and you can build that up. And maybe when you try it, you realize you hate it and you didn't want it and it wasn't what you want. But while you're in that job, you pivot to coaching soccer players, right? So like every opportunity that you're presented, every thought that you have is like a road that I feel like you should explore and discover, because I feel like it's your body kind of like tuning you to where your full alignment will be. And you just have to listen to the whispers. You just have to like lean in the quiet and stillness and be like, what is my body saying? Okay, it wants me to try that. Okay, that's scary. But what's the worst that can happen? Let me try it. And then you call a friend and you're like, hey, I was thinking about this. And your friend's like, well, I don't know someone there, but I know someone here. And you go, okay. And then you talk to that person and they're like, how about over here? And you're like, okay. Be open, and be open to doing something that you haven't traditionally done before. Because to me, when the uni says cut and that thing is taken from your life, usually that means something better up here is what your next calling is. And when you're trying to stay doing what you were, you're not allowing the transfer to the higher realm that the uni's trying to push you for. And again, it's scary, it's overwhelming, it's like fear and anxiety. It's a trust fall. It's a trust fall with uni. Keep your energy and frequency clean. Do not doom scroll. Do not Google sad things that relate to how you're feeling. Do not watch movies or TV shows where the person is not working. Do not maintain that low vibration of what you're feeling. Raise yourself up. Hype squad yourself. Call a friend that thinks that you're the coolest person and just say literally one sentence, hey, I'm not feeling so cool or so great about myself. They will overflow you with positive, happy thoughts about how great you are, how wonderful you are. And if you don't have a friend that does that, you need new friends. Okay, that'll be a whole other separate video, but you need new people in your circle if you don't have a person that can hype squad you up. And once you have that hype squad, then go for that walk to the coffee shop where people in the industry that you want. Go to a place, I know I live in a big city, not everybody does, but go to a place where you know that you can find people in the industry that you want. If you want to be in the music industry, go to a place that has those kind of people. You know, like if you want to be in the music industry and you are in a small town that doesn't have a music industry, like how do you expect that to work? You got to like take a risk, take a chance. This season, this period of your life does not define you. What it's meant to do is inspire and push you. It's meant to open you up to new, different, and exciting opportunities and directions of your life and being in flow and fluidity. Because personally, I feel like when something happens in our life and we cry, it's a false belief. It's a false narrative. Like when someone says something or does something or hurts us in a way and we're like, meh, and we're crying, I genuinely believe that it's a limiting belief that's making us cry, because we know that there's a deeper meaning to the situation. We just don't want to face it. And so we're getting emotional, right? Maybe it was our fault. Maybe the person had shown us who they really were, but we didn't want to see it. Maybe we weren't supposed to be in that alignment or opportunity anymore. And we know and we feel it, but we're too afraid or scared to go to the next level. So when I find myself crying, I often think to myself, what limiting belief am I on replay with right now? What am I lying to myself about right now? Because I've been fired as a real estate agent. I've been not hired as a model. I've been dumped by a man. I've been, you know, all kinds of negative emotions. Were they really ever about me? It was situational. It was that uni had a different plan. Uni had a better plan. Think about it. With dating, have you ever like continuously gone down in your options? No, you're usually improving. And same with work. You're not routinely getting worse jobs. You're usually getting better jobs. So just see this opportunity as a chance to rest, recalibrate, realign yourself, and be in flow and connection to your body and being. That this could be the calling of something different. This could be the chance for you to completely pivot your life, your future, in the snap of a finger with a chance encounter with someone that you randomly meet, and you openly, lovingly look at them and say, I accept this unique opportunity that you're presenting to me, and letting it all unfold and snowball into something that you never thought possible. Because I'm pretty confident that whatever age you are right now, I don't know who you are, person that came up with this idea for this video. If you were to look back at your life from where you are now, you would not believe that you are where you are, would you? You would not believe everything that's happened in your life was going to happen, was meant to happen, was planned to happen. Because you probably had a different plan for yourself when you were 10, when you were 20, when you were all these different ages, right? Okay, so continue being open to flow, to frequency, to alignment, to recalibration, and just stay present in your body. And the number one thing is that healthy, happy mindset with self, improving that relationship to self. Write to yourself, talk to yourself, look in the dang mirror and talk to yourself and tell yourself how flippin' cool you are. Okay? Okay, I love you, my friends. Thank you so much. Make sure you subscribe. And if you have any other topics you'd love me to do a video about, let me know in the comment section below. Bye for now.